brings us to a series that had come out on, oh my God, what was this? Prime. It was Prime, called Soulmates. All right. And the concept of Soulmates was there was a test that you can take and it will tell you who your soulmate is. Yeah. So who the person you should be with. So it is very much Black Mirror-ish or Black Mirror-esque. And then you have the opportunity, if you match with your soulmate or your soulmate also takes a test, it will let them know, and I don't know, you can get encouraged to meet your soulmate.
Yeah.
If your soulmate hasn't done the test yet, it will just tell you that your soulmate hasn't tested yet. And you could be already in a relationship and you might want to go and find out your soulmate.
You could be married.
You could be married and want to find out your soulmate. You could be single and want to find out your soulmate. Yeah. And this is the person that you'll feel love for the strongest. And it's an undeniable love. So it's not even that like this is somebody who's going to make you like fix you, or it's going to be a bed of roses, but this is undeniable love. How do you love? And actually, so there's 6 episodes, and each of them, although they're linked within the theme of soulmates, the testing, each of them is 6 separate stories. Yeah. What did you, man, think of Soulmates?
Didn't watch it.
All right, thanks, Rich. If you just mute me. All right.
It messed with my head, man. Like, yeah, no, but as you're saying about Black Mirror, I think a couple of the writers from Black Mirror did write episodes as well. So it has got that whole vibe, and it's sort of set in the not so distant future as well, like 2026 or something like that. But bro, this is some conflicting themes, you know. And for that reason, if it ever was real, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it at all, bro. Because it's mad how I think what's so good about it is that I thought, how can you do 6 episodes, let alone even a couple of episodes? Like, what's going to be that much? They should have just made it into a film or something. You know what I mean? But it was so interesting how they done. Yeah, the whole theme was soulmates, obviously the test, but what happened with each individual stories. So
sick, man.
Yeah, you just got the person, you just got that normal kind of relationship. You got the serial kind of killer, like I don't know, just the crazy, like
All right, we'll go through each episode. Like we'll go through each episode. Kel, what did you think of it?
I loved it, man. I told you, man. Like
Kel brought us on. Kel brought us on.
I'm not just saying, but I loved it. Like that's why I didn't want to talk about it last week, because I didn't want to spoil it for you, man, innit? So I want you man to go and watch it. But yeah, I loved every episode, all of them. You know what I mean? It was just sick. They're all so different, and the scenarios were so different from each scenario.
Yeah,
like you said, it's all about a soulmate, about an app and all that. But there's so many stories came out from that. Just that one app that you can.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, loved it.
All right, so we had the first one, which was Watershed. Okay, which was the girl and her friend wanted to take the test, and she thought her friend was selfish for taking the test.
Exactly.
Because she was already in a relationship. And she took the test, and then she got with her soulmate, and then she thought like, well, the friend's partner started getting vexed. She was like, well, what did you expect? You're
exactly.
Selfish.
You know,
like, what did you expect? Then she's having a little bit of a rough patch between her and her husband. So she goes to take the test. Then she
No. She said she's going to take the test, but she didn't. But so the husband thought, okay, you're going to take it. I'll take it. So the husband took it, but she didn't take the test. So she came back saying, babes, I didn't do it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You can work this out. He was like,
I took my test. I'm going to meet the person.
Yes.
But you know what? She didn't. I don't think she really treated him in the nicest of ways. Anyway, like it's almost like she kind of pushed him to take it because he wasn't interested. And
at all.
Each time their relationship like went on through the program, she was just treating him like an idiot.
Yeah,
like, she was just like being rude, just and it's like she was just very self-centered, and he probably just thought, you know what, I just want to take this test just for the sake of like, am I supposed to be with this person because our relationship is really breaking down? And then but do you know what? It's so funny because that episode was quite predictable, but at the same time, it was still good. I think that it was. I knew that was going to happen. That she'd end up not taking it, and he was going to take it.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So that was the first one, and for me, I'm not going to ask Joy. Let me save the questions. I'll ask the little investigation questions afterwards. That was the first episode. The second one was about the professor.
Yeah.
That was deep. Yeah.
AKA Daniel Hardman, bad man. Anyway,
Yeah, bad man.
yeah.
Bad man.
Yeah.
Suits. If you know,
Suits.
if you know, you know, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good one because obviously this professor, he's got a history, obviously, and he kind of manipulated. He used his power and his stature,
Status,
to make everyone feel that a girl that he was seeing, a student that he was seeing, made it all up and she was crazy and blah blah blah. Whereas it was a relationship and it was a mutual consent and they both loved each other. But when it all came out, it was like, no, she's the crazy one. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She needs help in it. So obviously, not knowing she had a sister who also manipulated him into thinking that she was his soulmate, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. And I was so confused. I was like, what's going on? Because
it was when he was going like, no, but how did you get my results? My results and like are blocked, blah blah. She was like, I hacked the system. I was thinking, what's going on here?
Then, they slept together. I was like, okay, cool, all hunky dory. And then when she planned to meet him again, and then she used to go quiet, innit? And then he goes, Mister, I miss you. Let's meet up again in this hotel. Maybe there. That next girl turns up. I was baff. Like,
one of his other students, isn't it?
One of the other student turns up and stuff like that. And obviously the whole big reveal comes at the end where that girl is the sister of the girl that. Okay, so that girl could commit suicide because of all the trauma. No one believed in her. Blah blah blah. So obviously that sister was the one behind it all. And she and the way she became friends with the wife as well.
Yeah.
Man came up from work and saw her sitting down, busting, joking the missus. Ay.
Bro, the way my heart would drop out of my body, bro.
Bro, can you imagine? I don't know. No.
When I saw that, I just got chills. I was like,
bro.
End me now.
Trust me. Because you think about it, he's just come back from that hotel thinking, what the hell's happened? And you come to the house, she's there, chilling with your wife. Bro, straight MDK. But anyway,
so that episode, then we had another episode which was with the people that were in the almost open relationship.
Yeah, that was good.
Which was that one? Open relationship.
That's the one with the black.
That was good. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
And then they were obviously in a relationship, open relationship, and then the girlfriend takes the test and all the rest of it. She goes off, and like they start introducing other people into their relationship.
Yeah.
Just all worked out in the end, fine, isn't it? That was
that was I guess the maddest thing. But I think it was weird because like you were married for somebody for so long, or you was with somebody for so long, like that was your partner, your go-to, your best friend, all of that kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden, because a test tells you that you're supposed to be with someone else, then you just go with someone else. I mean, in her case, it was a woman. Like she just ended up with another woman. It was like, whoa.
She wasn't even that way inclined, was she?
Nah.
Mad, isn't it?
But it was weird. It's weird how it's like the undeniable love kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's weird because like obviously they've got an open relationship, and like that's good because I think when I first watched the episode I was a bit confused at first because I thought, okay, have they already met their soulmate and they're already doing other things with like other people? But no, they were just having an open relationship. But it's like the open relationship is okay, but actually meeting your soulmate just makes it real, isn't it? Like
he was like, whatever you do, you can't sleep with her.
Yeah.
And even to be fair, I thought he was quite welcoming because he was like, okay, you've met your soulmate, she can be a part of the family, but just don't fuck her.
He was like he was very understanding, very accommodating to her needs. Like,
very mature, mature.
Good on you, fella.
But I bet you though, if it was a male, he'll have a different tune.
Probably
have a different tune.
Yeah,
trust me. Yeah.
Then you had the next one, which was the one in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
That was wild.
Which had the guy from Skins.
Yeah, no Skins.
Misfits. Sorry,
Misfits.
Nathan.
And the one that only it. Yeah.
Which was this one was then obviously they went and obviously the other guy was looking for his soulmate and he was just on a layaway going to his soulmate, and then he meets this guy and they basically have a night of debauchery. Like they do gambling,
Yeah.
they beat all of this kind of stuff. Like, which was, I guess, it was an adventure. It was an
Yeah,
adventure.
that was a proper action adventure episode. Like
It's went left, like it's went left. Boy. I was like, what the hell's happening?
explosions and everything, man.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Explosion, cockroach races. It was mad.
It's proper funny.
Yeah, that was a joke, man. That was funny, man. Yeah.
But again, that was interesting again, because obviously you encourage him to go and find a soulmate, and he says to himself, like, well, actually, will my soulmate give me anything more than I've got here?
Yeah,
Exactly. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like, yeah, because obviously he took all his money. It's like, if I phone blah blah blah, he'll give me money. It's like, you don't even met him. Like, it's
Exactly.
gonna, because you're my soulmate. Yeah, here's my here's like how many $3,000 whatever. Take it. Like, it's mad.
And then after this one, this is where for me, I think the series did go black, very much left almost, because it was like you had traditional kind of, they went through traditional relationships, male female, they went through gay relationships, all that kind of stuff, and you kind of went through that open relationships. And then like episode 5 for me was like, these were people whose soulmates had died.
Oh yeah.
So then they tried to like become almost like a cult.
Yeah,
and the guy was just taking advantage of them.
But this is it. But this is the real world, because people will do that.
Yeah,
People take advantage of the weak and the feeble, like the ones that are hurt. These are cults are made anyway. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So like, that was a good one as well, though. That was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
And then it would become death buddies and life buddies.
Yeah. Her vomit in the hair, like that was so funny.
Again, but I like the fact that they have some established actors and actresses in throughout.
Do you know what? There's the amount of British actors in there doing American, like, it's mad. I thought,
but they also pissed Americans, you know. They also pissed.
You come on. We heard Samuel Jackson have this conversation about.
I know. They must be pissed, man.
Like, it's amazing. Like, yeah, because even the one in the cult one, the guy that was the preacher guy, he was like, he's British as well, isn't he? Like, he's been in. I feel, wow, man. And like, yeah.
Come on, look at the Wire. McNulty and Stringer Bell were both British.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we had the last episode, was episode 6, which was the one with the
serial killer
again. It just went a bit left for me, but
boy, it's easy. It's
true.
Yeah,
I remember that one.
Yeah. So if you're my soulmate and I like killing, you must like it as well. So he made sure he got it out of her. Like,
he opened he opened a part of her that she didn't know that she wanted to be open.
Yeah.
And you couldn't control it once it was opened.
Yeah. So is she now okay, we don't know, but is she now a serial killer now, basically?
Well, she's killed more than one person. So yeah.
And she was what's her name from Baker and Bad, isn't it? The aunt or sister-in-law. No, the sister of, I can't remember her name, but she was in Breaking Bad anyway.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Sky's sister. Yeah, anyway,
we'll just say
Yeah, Skylar, I think her name is, whatever.
Sky's sister. But for me, okay, like I said, for me, when I watched it, I just thought of bare questions, and it was questions that I was like, the thing is, I didn't write them down, but it was like questions I said, I'm going to ask the man on the pod, but then I kept saying to myself, I don't know if I want to answer these questions myself. So what I'm going to do,
ask Rich, she didn't watch it.
Good face.
Oh, thank you.
For me, they were just questions. There were questions that when you watch it, you want to ask. Like, all right, the first one is, would any of you not take the test? I'm not going to ask you all the other questions. Would you take the test?
I don't. I said it in the beginning. No.
Nah.
No.
I don't. Yeah. You know what? If you're happy, if you're happy, what that show proves is that if you're happy in your relationship, there's no point. Because even the first one, at the end, they were like, you know what? Like, obviously, I'm with my soulmate, but I miss you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And they both want to say, see when she's in the car, she's looking back. Like, I mean, and even the third one with the
open relationship.
Like she had to go back to it because I found my soulmate, but like I want you back because we had.
You gave me something that my soulmate can't give me.
So from that evidence, you can tell that if you're happy in your relationship and things are going well, It's just leave it. It's
What
fine.
if the missus was trying to apply pressure because she wanted to know, is she your soulmate? Because that's, like in my head, I feel like that's what would happen. Like, go on, babes, go on, I think you should take it.
Well,
I want you to tell me, like, like in their heads, like that's what they're thinking.
It's her fault. It's your fault. If you keep pushing me, I take it. You're not my soulmate. It's your fault.
Consider this a divorce.
It's your fault. Because now I'm gonna start thinking now, like, boy, you know what I mean?
But the question is, do you intentionally ensure that she's not your soulmate?
No. It's an absolute.
Yeah, you can't. You have no control over it.
You have no control.
Okay.
Your soulmate is your soulmate.
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, you guys better hope, boy, that goes okay.
Yeah, like I said, that would be my last question on this soulmate question, because for me it was wild. Like it was wild. Like I was like, I don't believe in the app, but would you take it if you were single? Would you take it if you was not? What happened if her best friend was your soulmate? Like obviously it's never been like in series 1, it was never that close. Yeah, it was always like some far away. But there is a second series that has been renewed, so it has been renewed. For
is it?
Okay,
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
How many episodes? How many episodes is that? 6.
6.
I'll catch up then.
About 45 minutes each.
Yeah.
That's mine. Yeah.
So as I'm saying, like, what happened? Do you know what I mean? Like, what would that be if it was like the soulmate was someone else? Like, so who was quite close to you?
Would you force yourself to stay in it?
I don't know. Do you know what it was? It almost felt like once they knew who their soulmates were, they couldn't stop the attraction happening.
Yeah.
Well, it's just because they know that, right?
Yeah. It was almost like just because they know now,
they have to
do something.
And
that's why even in the first one, where the first time her brother had an argument with the girl, she was like, okay, cool, that means that it's fine. And he was like, well, yeah, we had an argument, but we sorted it out, we squashed it, now we're good.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? Like, because in her mind, she needed one bit of doubt to mean that this is not for her.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, as a concept, I thought it was really good though. As a concept, it was amazing.
Very good.
Definitely.
Like, shout out Kel for bringing us onto this series. Because, it would have been a series that for me would have probably just passed under the rug. Like I wouldn't.
I was going to watch it anyway. I was curious about it. Like,
bruv, you know what? It's like I said, because sometimes I'll go to Prime, whatever. Yeah. But I don't have I'm not saying looking at recommendations. Like to me, someone needs to tell me something for me to watch. But yeah, no, definitely shout out Soulmates. If you haven't watched it, do go and watch it.
Yeah.
We haven't ruined it too much. There are a few spoilers in there, but I feel like
that's heavy spoilers, mate.
you could still watch it and enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely.